Well, thank you. Well, we're going to start things off, this next batch of demos, with Notarize. Take it away.
Can everyone hear me? All right, great. My name is Pat Kinsell. I'm here with Adam Pace. We're with Notarize. Notarize is the first company in the country to offer an entirely online real estate closing platform. We closed the first online mortgage last summer with United Wholesale Mortgage. They're here somewhere, and Stewart Title. We then last summer, a couple of weeks later, went to the Digital Mortgage Conference in San Francisco and demoed that product and were voted best in show. We're really excited to be here again today. It's been an incredible year. Everything has changed. Last summer, we were only in 4 states. We're now in 38 states with 9 title underwriters insuring our platform. We've got hundreds of lenders and title companies closing loans with us. Our partners represent about 30% or touch about 30% of all real estate transactions, and we're working together to move them online. And we're closing loans 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've helped signers now from every continent except Antarctica. And what sets us apart is not only our award-winning technology and our product, but we operate a service. We've got notaries online 24/7. We're taking calls in less than 30 seconds. We're tagging documents for title companies that don't have the technology. We're doing whatever it takes to move the industry forward. And everyone in this room knows that closing loans is hard, and we've learned a lot over the course of the last year. So I want to talk about 3 things. 1, everyone we hear wants online closings, but every organization is on their own timeline with their own path to getting there. 2, everyone wants to connect and participate in an online closing, but on your terms. And finally, 3, everyone's looking for cost savings and efficiencies, which online closings provide, but customer experience wins business. And so we've been working for the last year, learning from every closing, collaborating with our partners, and we're excited today to show 2 new products and to make 2 announcements we haven't shown before. So we're announcing a product called Notarize Connect. It allows the industry to connect into online closings on your terms. We're going to show that today. And 2, the Notarize platform can now serve every single closing. So with that, we'll jump right into it. So I'm a borrower. I've been invited into my closing. We're on, obviously, a computer. We've got award-winning apps for iPhone and Android as well. And in this case, I've been invited a couple days in advance of my closing. I've had the chance to review the documents. Here I am. I can bounce through them. You'll notice on the left it says connect with your team. And I'll come back to that here in a minute. And so today's closing day, so I can actually e-sign this document in advance of the closing, which I'll go ahead and do. And bounce to the next document. And you'll see this red bar. It actually says that this document has to be signed in front of the notary. Now, the lender and title company are in complete control of what can be signed when. And so I'll go ahead and review this one last time. I'm moving quick here. I got 8 minutes. Bounce over to the deed, and I'll advance through this. So now we go straight into an online closing. And so the Notarize platform ensures that you've got everything required. And we've invested just an incredible amount here over the course of the last year. Come on. There we go. And then we go right into ID verification. And so this is called knowledge-based authentication. It's a fancy way of saying you're going to be asked 5 identity challenge questions. You've got to get 4 of them right. You've got 2 minutes. We've got customer support online 24/7 to help with any issues through any of this process. Success. So now I've got to validate a photo ID. And so we're in Vegas. Nick Papagiorgio we felt was appropriate for today. Take a picture of the front, take a picture of the back. So the platform will validate this ID. So obviously it's turned off for this demo. And so in real time, it ensures it's a valid ID. And now we go right into the process of connecting with the notary. Why don't you refresh? Okay. All right, success.
Hi, Pat. Welcome to Notarize. Ordinarily, our notaries would actually walk through a series of questions. That's a script that we've developed with our title underwriter partners and our lender partners. But for today's demo, I'm actually going to skip that and jump right into the closing. I'm here logged into something we call our notary portal, and that gives me additional information related to the signer itself and the transaction, as well as the ID that actually Pat captured earlier. I have the opportunity to verify that Pat visually matches the driver's license that he put in. In this case, he looks exactly like Nick Papagiorgio, so I'm going to go ahead and proceed. So before we get started, do you have any questions about your closing, Pat?
Actually, yeah, I'm looking at the rate. I thought my rate was 3.9. This says 3.875.
Well, I can't really answer any questions related to the terms of your loan, but we could dial in your loan officer.
Okay, well, do I hang up? How do I do that?
No, you can just click to dial her in right now, right
All
through
right.
the platform.
All right, let's do it.
Hello?
Hi, Jen. This is Adam with Notarize. I'm here in a live online closing with your borrower, Pat, but he's got a question for you before we proceed.
Yeah, hey, Jen, I'm looking at the documents, and it shows 3.875. I could have sworn my rate was 3.9.
Yeah, no, Pat, we early on we disclosed in your closing disclosure you were at 3.875, so that's always been your rate. More importantly, you were concerned about the payment. Can you just confirm that that payment is $761.78?
Yeah, okay, so then you're saying this has been the same the whole time?
It sure has.
Okay, great. Well, then I'm good. Thanks for being available. I'll give you a call as soon as this closing is complete, so you know we're all set.
Well, actually, Pat, you don't have to call me. Notarize is going to notify me within seconds of you closing, so I'll already know. So just go close on your home and go pull up.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Well, Pat, if you don't have any other questions about your closing, go ahead and proceed with the signing.
Awesome.
So I, as a notary, have the ability to draw Pat's eye to different portions of the document. Ask him to sign these first documents. All right, good. Terrific. And now we are going to move on to the last document in our skinny closing, which is the deed of trust.
Awesome.
Okay. And now I'm going to actually complete the notarial certificate as well as my notarial seal. And what's cool about this is you're going to see I'm going to drop a seal from the great state of Texas, and that's because we just launched our notary operations in Texas. We also have notary operations in Virginia, and we have Nevada coming soon. So unless you have any other questions, congratulations, Pat, on your closing.
I'm good.
Great. So what's amazing about what Pat just showed with Jennifer is that Jennifer could have connected from any device that was convenient for her. If she had been at her computer, she could have connected in a live face-to-face audio video call with the signer to walk through the documents. But she wasn't. She was mobile, she was on the go, so our platform dialed her in on the device of her choosing. So think about the realtor who's out there driving across town to meet their next client. They don't have to wait anymore for it to be tethered to their computer for the next closing to occur. They can be on the go moving with the next client. We heard that feedback from our customers loud and clear, and that's what Notarize Connect does. It allows the industry to be able to come into online closings on their terms. But if you're ready for the kicker, we know that not every loan today can be closed online. Some loans have to be wet signed. As a lender, you might require the promissory note to be wet signed if you don't have the right investor partners, or a borrower might opt out. So today we're announcing that Notarize and Notarize Connect are being extended to support every online closing, paper, hybrid, or online. So if you're ready to get started, you can get started as little as 4 weeks, get onboarded with lenders. Come visit us in the booth outside, and there's no reason why you can't start doing online closings today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Notarize. Julian, are you going to kick us off?
Yeah, sure. Great presentation, guys. 9.5. Meeting the industry on their terms while also innovating and really truly helping the transaction is not easy to do, and I'm impressed.
Kathy?
I was very impressed and did not have myself looking at anything that was lacking, so I gave you a 10.
Wow.
First 10. Congratulations, guys. So online closings 24/7, really like that. When and where the consumer wants and on their terms, love that. I thought the video was a great touch embedded in there, and how you're expanding to the different types of signings. I gave you a 8.5.
All right, thank you, Bruce.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you to Notarize.